European diseases had contact with the coast Salish people before the European themselves. In the first epidemic of smallpox, 2/3 of the coast Salish people died. This is not a land acknowledgement. 1862, President Lincoln publicly hung 38 Dakota men. 1863, U.S. Army kills 250 or more Shoshone people. 1880, an estimated 300 Sioux men killed for participating in the ghost dance. Wounded Knee Massacre of 1890, 150 Lakota people dead. And the list goes on and on and on. This is not a land acknowledgement. Kill the Indian, save the man. From 1870 to 1973, indigenous children were stolen and sent to boarding schools, where they were re-educated, where they were beaten, assaulted, abused for being indigenous. This is not a land acknowledgement. Present day America, indigenous women are 2.5 times more likely to be sexually assaulted than any other ethnicity. 56% of indigenous women have been sexually assaulted. That means my sisters and I are more likely to be sexually assaulted than graduate. This is not a land acknowledgement. I'm not asking you to stop acknowledging the land you occupy. I am asking you to not stop your allyship there. Acknowledgement doesn't find my missing sisters. Doesn't give clean, running water to the Navajo Nation. Doesn't stop pipelines and mining on reservations. In case it isn't abundantly clear, I don't want your acknowledgement. I want your money. If you say you're an ally, I want you to put your money where your mouth is and spend like one. That means buying from native-owned businesses. I don't want your acknowledgement. I want your time. Take the time to read books like Bury My Heart and Wounded Knee by D. Brown, or Empire of the Summer Moon by S.C. Gwynn. Acknowledgement is only the first step of being an ally to indigenous people. Just don't make it your last step. Do not fall into the cycle of complacency. This isn't a land acknowledgement. It's a call to action. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ricardo Rosa. I'm a longtime New Bedford resident, an immigrant, a parent of 3 children educated in the New Bedford public school system, an educator, an organizer, a unionist, and a person who loves this city and loves this country. You know, I, like so many in the audience, I do question the capacity, especially currently, of this country to love me back. As an immigrant, I have never really felt quite at home in the United States. I'm also not quite at home when I go back to Cape Verde. I'm learning that home is right here. Home is right here in movements that are about building radical love. Movements for justice. Movements that boldly proclaim an injury to one is an injury to all. Thank you for being here. Good name. I'm going to name just 3 today, but I'm going to ask you to hold in your hearts all of those that I have not named that you know of. Today we stand on the shoulders of people like Jose Soler, Everett Hoagland, the poet of New Bedford, Dan Gilbard. Let's just take a minute. And let's take a minute for all of the lesser known people who built all of you who are here. This was also a moment of silence for hope. I think of Arundhati Roy's famous quote. She once said, "Another world is not only possible, she's on her way. On a quiet day, I can hear her breathing." Thank you for being here.